Hey guys, Sprite here from Conde Systems, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install your bypass trays and your paper feed units on your new SG1000 or SG500 printer. Now the great thing about these new printers is that you can use the same trays that you already had for your 400 and your 800. As a matter of fact, this top tray right here is from a Ricoh 3110 and it's still going to work with my SG500. So let me show you how to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is install my paper trays onto my SG500 printer. So these are the two paper trays that we actually use in the kiosk, and the reason I love these is because it gives me the option to use a lot of different paper sizes without having to change trays or setup or anything like that. So we can choose between 3 different options. Then with the bypass tray, you actually have a 4th option. So in order to install this, all I have to do is just pick the printer up, and fit it on the top. So now we are ready to print from either tray 1, tray 2, or tray 3. So installation for the paper feed unit between the SG500 and the SG1000 are almost identical except for this. For the SG1000 you need this thing, which is an anti-topple stand. So basically it comes with a piece of plastic and a screw. And there's a little hole here on the back of the paper feed unit, and there's actually also one on the back of the printer too. So if you're only installing the bypass tray and not the paper feed unit, you want to make sure to put this there so your printer doesn't tip back and forth. So we're just going to line it up and tighten the screw. So once that's done, then I can just place my printer right on my paper feed unit. Now I can print from tray 1 or tray 2. So now we're ready for installation. We're going to place this piece in here. And then we're going to remove the sound bar out of the back of the SG500. So to do that, we're just going to push our tabs in, and then this piece comes off. So once that's done, we'll just close it back, and now we're ready to put the tray on. So we're going to push our buttons down, line it up, release the buttons, and there you go. So next, let's install our bypass tray for our SG1000. This one comes with the anti-topple stand, but you can see I already have my paper tray in here with my stand, so I'm not going to use this. Let's go ahead and take all the tape off. So now that all the tape is off and it's unpacked, let's assemble and then install. So once again, I'm just going to place this in. And now we're ready to put it in our printer. So the SG1000 actually doesn't have the sound bar, so you don't have to worry about removing that. But again, push your tabs in, line it up. Release your tabs. And there you go. Installing the paper trays and the bypass trays give you a lot of options for your printers. For the SG500, I've got 2 paper trays attached. So if I wanted to, I could run mug paper, I could run 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and then with my bypass tray, I can actually run 8.5 inches by 14 inches. The bypass tray also gives me other options where if I wanted to run mug paper, I could. So if I were doing a large run, I could run out of all 3 trays and not have to change paper so much. For the SG1000, normally I would print 11 by 17 out of the bottom tray. With my add-on tray, I can do mug paper, And then with my bypass tray, I can also do 13 inches by 21 inches. That's just for cut sheet. For roll media, you can go even longer. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to install your bypass and your paper trays. Check out the next video where I show you how to install the ink and how to do your first initial ink fill. This is Sprite from Conde Systems. Happy sublimating.